birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Neo. Happy birthday to you. Today is Neo's birthday, and
He's 2 years old.
2 years old today. And for his birthday, and also as an early birthday celebration for myself, we're going to Mount Carlton. And the birthday boy here is scared out of his mind underneath the seat. Yeah? You gonna say hi to everybody? He doesn't like traveling, and that's his usual spot, right underneath the passenger seat.
Oh, boy.
And the road's about to get bumpy and quite hilly. Yeah, so this is our second time going to Mount Carlton. The weather forecast is not looking very nice, but we're going to try to get up on top of the mountain anyway. Actually, the last time we were here, sort of the same thing happened. We got up to the top of the mountain, and then we watched a big thunderstorm roll in. It was super cool.
So it's tradition now.
Yeah. So we'll set the camera up to look out the windshield, so you guys can see what's going on. What's what around Mount Carlton, and we'll get back to you in a bit. We made it to Mount Carlton. As far as we can tell, we haven't had any problems. I'm about to go around to each of the tires again and just recheck the torque. Partway on our drive, I torqued all the lug nuts on the tire that we had a problem with before. Sam's dad had given us a torque wrench, so that's something that we can check all the time now instead of risking losing another lug nut and then damaging the rims. We don't want to do that. Even just, well, where we didn't damage the rim the last time and it was just the stud that came out, that was a big enough job just to take the tires off, fit new studs in, and get the tire back on. So to avoid that, now we have a torque wrench. We can check them all the time. This is a really nice spot. Our biggest worry right now is that we're surrounded by trees. So right now we're not bringing in any solar at all. That's our biggest worry, is that we won't be able to keep our batteries topped up this weekend. But I mean, it's also starting to get late in the day. The sun's getting lower and lower. We'll just have to wait and see tomorrow when the sun is higher up in the sky again if we can keep our batteries topped up. But I think tonight we're going to be running pretty lean as far as electricity usage goes. So that's all right though. That's what camping is about, you know. While we're here, we're also going to try, I think we're going to try to set up the awning again. Last time we did it, the wind was really strong and it snapped one of the clips at the top that held the awning in place. Well, not in place, but held it, fastened it. There's a clip that holds it, and that broke, so we got a replacement. And I'm trying to convince Sam to help me take down the awning so we can replace that right now. And then I think we're going to bike to the information center at the campground. It's a little trading post, and try and find out how far away the trailhead is from here, so that, you know, come tomorrow, if the weather's nice and we try biking to the mountain, we won't be surprised if we end up having to bike forever and ever.
Tell them what you did today. So it turns out we have a Houdini cat. This morning when we were still at my parents' place, we went into the house to have some breakfast before Mom and I went into town. And we left the big door open, but kept the screen door closed so the cat would stay in the RV. And then 15-20 minutes later, I come out to the RV so that I can change to go into town, and the door is open and the cat is gone. So at first I had a bit of panic, and then I just like try to calm myself down and reminded myself that when I see him to just like move slow and to not scare him so he doesn't like bolt in the other direction kind of thing. So we were parked in front of my dad's garage, and when I noticed the door open, I stopped and I spun around, and then suddenly I just see his little face poking around the side of the garage at me, licking his lips, guaranteed he was eating some grass. And then when he saw it was me, I bent down and he came prancing over like nothing was wrong and was squeaking, and so I picked him up and then I put him inside. But this part was open and it was ajar like that. So I think what happened was the cat pulled it open himself and hit the lever and opened it, because he's been watching us as we open the door to see how the mechanism works, and I think he's finally figured it out. So now we can no longer leave the big door open when we're not around, just in case if it ever happens again, and especially where we're not at my parents' place and somewhere like here where there's bigger animals that can eat him kind of thing.
We're all set up now, and we're checking out the lake, and we're doing it quick because
There's a storm of brewing.
there's a big storm brewing over there. I don't know how well you can see.
It's supposed to last
Weekend-long storm. So we're checking out the water real quick. And it's also kind of scary too, because this is the first time we've brought the GoPro near water. We've got the waterproof case on, and I dunked it under, and there was no bubbles rising. So
Good, you should be good.
that's a good start. But we'll hope that nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
We'll go for a little dump. We can hear the rain falling over there. It was kind of crazy. And the wind is starting to pick up too, so we won't be here for too much longer. We made it back to the RV just in time because it started raining almost immediately. So now we're just prepping supper and hanging out. Also, part of the birthday boy's celebrations today include a few presents. Not much, just little things. He's gonna get some soft food, and Sam picked up a new toy for him, I guess. We'll see.
Ooh.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, pupils have taken over. Okay, so normally when we give the cat some soft food, we mix it with water to make it almost like a soup. And we've done this since he was a kitten, because as they're kittens, you want them to have soft food because their teeth aren't that strong yet. But we've continued doing it because we read that male cats don't drink a lot of water as they get older, and so this way he drinks up the soup part first and then eats the meat, so he's getting a good amount of water with his food, and he doesn't seem to mind. He just doesn't like the prep process. Right, cat? Yeah? Are you excited? Say please. I don't know if that was a please or just a whine. Please. Yeah, okay. This and this. There. Tonight's gonna be a early night for us. There isn't really very much going on, and it was raining with the thunderstorm and everything. So tonight's kind of a slow night, but tonight we fixed the awning and just pretty much laid around, ate supper, and played games on our phone or watched videos on our phone. So we're gonna say good night right now, but thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.